Hey guys, I'm back. Finally, I've been adjusting to university. I'm sorry if many of you are worried, but I'm back. I'm not doing FIFA. I'm actually playing PES, as you can see. We're gonna be going into Master League, and I'm gonna be taking over Bristol City. But instead of going with their current lineup of real players, I'm gonna be using the original lineups that are provided by PES themselves. So let's hop in to Bristol City. So guys, this is the default lineup, tactics and whatnot. I'm gonna change it and I'm gonna see you guys when I'm done. So I've messed about, and this is the lineup I've settled with. So Melikov starts in goal. We're playing a 4-3-3, a defensive 4-3-3 for that, or maybe it could be considered a 4-4-1 because I'm playing them as midfielders when in reality I do want them to be acting as wingers, but I don't have the players for that. So and also they're not as strong as they are when they are played on the wing compared to when they're played in midfield. So I'm going to keep them as left and right attacking midfielders. So this is the lineup for now. We have Arcas, who starts in up top. It was Goyos at first. I've used Goyos before, but I don't know, something just doesn't feel that right. And Hervey is going to be our substitute striker because he has the super sub trait. So I'm going to be keeping him as a substitute. Castledine, our top player, I think, next to Arcas. They're both quite young and they're both going to be one of the superstars of the club. Sanoon is our left midfielder. Rice is going to be our center midfield. Veering towards the defensive side, but Hatich is the one and only anchor for the team. He's 69 rated. He's pretty decent. I've played, I'm not gonna lie, I've played before. Hatich is a really decent, solid player. Pallister on the right, Gyotza on the right, right back anyways. We have Eriksson and Vasil, both of our centre backs, and Seifert, who's not going to play as left back. I'm gonna keep him on the bench, but right now we're about to make our first signing.
Reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high.
So there it is, our first signing. It is El Texera. I'm not so sure what his first name is, but I'm just gonna assume it's Lobotomy. But we have signed Lobotomy Texera. We're gonna play him as our starting left back, and Seifert is going to be replacing Coolfield on the bench. So we have a pretty decent championship side, I would say. The only complaint I have is that our two center backs aren't that great. They're both kind of moving on with age. So we're going to be looking for replacements for our center back position. Besides that, everyone is relatively young, I would say. In the attacking side, the oldest player is Pallister with 27. And the youngest player we have is probably Texera at the age of 16. So Gyotza and Texera, they're going to be very special players as well. But for now, we're going to be putting a lot of our faith in our attacking in Castledine and Arcas. So we're going to be entering our first match at the helm. This is our debut competitive match. We're in the locker room giving players a pep talk. We really need to win this, so we have to motivate them. And it's kind of cool seeing all these cutscenes. PES has really done a good job with the cutscenes, although I would admit that it does get repetitive, kind of like the FIFA negotiation cutscenes, but it is what it is. It's still quite refreshing to see so much effort put into cutscenes. There's a lot of variations, especially when you sign a new player. The player cutscenes are different almost all the time, from what I noticed anyways, and they're really awesome to look at. Anyways, we're going to be facing Queen's Park Rangers for our first match. Can we start on a high? We're not sure. I'm just going to check the strip in case there's any clashing. Wonderful, it's not loading. We're going to pretend that it does not clash because, as you can see, the color is red and white. So I'm going to assume it's not going to clash. Going to our game plan, just to show you guys again, we're going for a 4-3-3 defensive. They're playing with a 5-3-2. They're playing highly defensive, but their ratings, I would say, is quite comparable to ours, so it's not as if they're going to be quite out of reach. We are going to be struggling because their defensive side is quite strong, and never mind, they have 5 defenders for that. So hopefully our attackers can come up with something special to counter those 5 at the back. But without further ado, let's get started. Right, first game. Let's get this bread, boys. Come on. It's a foul there by the Queen's Park Rangers player. He does nick my leg a bit, so I would say it was kind of a foul, but a really surprising decision to not play the advantage. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But anyways, we do have a free kick. Might go for this. Let's hope for the best. Oh, that's way too strong. Oh man, direction was on there, but the power was off. I charged it a bit too much. So you need to get used to the free kick system because it does charge up really fast. Right, that was a decent start. Looked dangerous there. And Texera wonderfully wins the ball back. Our first new signing is doing excellent at the back. Pallister tries to win the ball, does well. Castledine passes it back to Arcas. Arcas sees the run made by Rice, and ball gets there first. Vasil gets the ball back wonderfully. I'm gonna pull it back a bit. Texera making the run. Goes for a through ball for Sanoon. Has to hold it up so he can get teammates in the box. Castledine! Oh! Boom. Great save! But we get a tap in. Castledine opens our account. Oh man. Bristol City is in the lead on our first game at the helm. Can we make this a debut victory? I really hope so. Castledine with a great tap in. Keeper couldn't deal with it the second time, but he does well to save it the first time. Sanoon, wonderful cross. Great save, but couldn't deal with the second ball. Castledine was quick off his feet though. That's a great start for Bristol City. Let's hope for more of the same. Easy tap in. Let's get this bread. It's looking good here. Texera does well to find Castledine. Texera is really good with these crosses, man. He's pinpoint crosser. Nice ball for Sanoon. Can he get on the end of it? No. Kelly makes a diving catch. It's a great decision by Kelly. Sanoon just not being able to run fast enough. Queen's Park Ranger have possession for the past 5 minutes, but they've not been able to break through our midfield. It's the first incisive pass. Never mind. Ah, man. Rice makes the tackle again. Goes for a long cross. Does not find Arcas. Rice sees the run on the wing. Looks for Pallister. Goes for a cross. Rice goes for a low shot. Oh man. Close, but not close enough. Hatich passes it to Gyotza. And the whistle is blown. 1-0 going into halftime. Great result so far. Decent effort put in by the Bristol City lads. Proud of them. It's looking like our match, but I don't want to jinx it and I don't want to say it too early, so we can only keep it up for the second half. Sanoon does well to get back for the defense. Malikov to Gyotza. area is open. Sunnoon goes for a quick cross. Pallister! Oh! Hits the post. It's a great effort. Great cross, great run. But the header was just off. Hits the post and out. Oh, that was a good effort. Eriksson. Oh, it's a great cross for Naki Wells, but he does poorly. Thank God he did not take his time. Might have been an equalizer, but most importantly, he missed. Great tackle by Rice. Bristol is looking for some wing play. Gyotza with the cross. Arcas. Header was easily dealt with by Kelly. Eriksson, great tackle. Arcas. Through ball for Castledine, is not able to get to it. It's a poor pass, if I'm going to be honest. Naki Wells is in. Oh, he misses. That looked really scary, but he missed. Should have been punished there. But thankfully he misses. Oh, not by much as well. Second miss of a game for Wells. Might not get too lucky next time. Gyotza is bombing forward. Looks for Castledine. Goes for Arcas, who goes for a shot. Boom. Oh! Right at the bottom corner with power. Great shot by Arcas. So it is Castledine and Arcas to score. Our two top players. Man, that is satisfying when it just nestles into the bottom corner so accurately like that. He is going to be a special player for Bristol City. I already know it. It's a great finish, given too much space by the defenders. Kelly nearly getting it, but the shot was far too accurate for him to do anything. It's a great victory for us on our debut match. Bristol City is on cloud 9. It's a great game for Bristol. Defensively sound, although we have leaked some long balls, but they're still not scoring them nonetheless, so I'm not too bothered. Great cutout by Gyotza. Pallister tries to look for Castledine. It's a poor cross. Castledine to Pallister. Oh, Castledine! Nope. Oh, man! Oh, that was a great cross. Oh, could have been 3-0, but 2-0 is more than enough. It's a great showing by Bristol City on their first game. So here are the stats. They've had most of the possessions and they have more passes. But keep in mind, they were just playing it within their half. And the two shots they have are the ones by Wells that's kind of off target. One was well off, the other one was quite close. We have 12 interceptions while they have 13, 4 crosses while they have 1, and we have 3 more tackles than they have. Kelly played well. They have 4 saves, so they have to really defend better. While ours not really challenged, but it would have been nice to see him get challenged. I would like to see Malikov in action, see how well he does against strikers one-on-one and whatnot. But alas, we have won and our defense was too good, so perhaps Malikov will shine in another match. Anyways, here's the player ratings. Castledine taking man of the match. Arcas a close second. Everyone else played well. It was a great match for Bristol anyways. So let's move on to our menu. Right, that was a great first match. I don't think I'm going to be playing another match, because this episode is just to establish the fact that I am back, and I will be uploading hopefully more frequently, because I think I'm sort of adjusting well to university. But if anything, I will be updating you guys. I will be leaving you guys hanging again. So I'm sorry if most of you were worried that I would died or anything. I didn't die. I'm just adjusting to university. But yeah, that's it from me today. I'm really glad to be back. I'm really excited talking to you guys again. If you're here still, just tell me what is your favorite color. Let's start a conversation. Why not? If you're still here anyways. But other than that, it is me signing off. It has been Montre the Jake. It was a fun episode. I had a great time. And I'll see you guys in the next video.